What's going on, guys? It's your boy Jordan back today with another video. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at Tezos and look at the pullback that is currently getting in the short term. We're also going to look at, is this changing anything for our medium and long-term view? I don't think so, and I'm going to tell you exactly why in this video. So if you guys are new to the channel and you guys end up liking today's content, make sure you guys smack that subscribe button down below. Thank you guys very much. So as we jump into the hourly chart, actually a little bit shorter time frame than we usually look into, right? You guys can see we are in this falling wedge pattern, right? So we had this bottom support line here that was our old resistance, right? You guys can see we got rejected off that many times, right? And then we broke up above it, and it was continuously has been our support on this dip, at least on the hourly. But right now, as I'm currently making this video, and like I made these charts about 20 minutes ago, we are getting a dip down below this falling wedge. So this could spell a lot of trouble for Tezos here. I'm looking at my first support level, probably to be somewhere about the 242 mark. And if we break that, we're probably going back down to retest, in my opinion, about 212. If we do break this, and this is just not a fake out little wick, and if we break this first support line. So make sure you guys are charting this on your charts, these two support lines, to see whether Tezos will get a bounce from one of these two supports down here. But I wanted to mainly focus on the long term, right? So because honestly, right now, from top to bottom, we're getting about a 22% dip. Not the end of the world, right? We've seen bigger dips than this. We've seen a bigger dip recently, where we got a 27% dip right here. So not the end of the world, guys. We've seen this before. So going on to the weekly, guys, this is the meat and potatoes of what I want to look at for Tezos, because Tezos is so bullish on the weekly and the monthly charts. As you guys can see, we usually make these falling wedge, almost symmetrical falling wedge patterns before going up and retesting the top of the channel that we've been in literally since November of 2018. You guys can see we hit it as support, resistance, support, resistance, support, resistance, support, right? You guys get the deal. This has been such a big parallel channel that is going upwards, right? And we recently, on the weekly, just broke out of a new, falling wedge, right? And you guys can see every time we do break the falling wedge, we go up and retest the top of the resistance both times. So past results does not equal future results, but all we can do is take a look at that. So we broke up out of it, and now we're coming back down. We have our 20-week moving average, which I think could be our support, which is about right at the 243 mark, which lines up pretty well with our about 243 support line that we talked about just in the last chart there. But we could get support on that 20-week moving average and bounce. If we break that 20-week moving average, look for us to probably come back down and retest this as support, which conveniently lines up at about that 2.1 mark, which is very, very similar to the second support line down here. So both of those things lining up here, whether we bounce off the 20-week moving average or we bounce off the bottom of this parallel channel, those are definitely possible outcomes for this correction, right? I would probably, if you guys planning on buying Tezos, I would probably put some buy orders at the bottom of this parallel channel here. And if you're feeling a little more risk adverse, right, put some buy orders at the 20-week moving average. We see bounces off this a bunch of times here throughout, Tezos. So we usually hold this when we are going up, and we usually get rejected from it when we are going down. So, take it for a grain of salt, guys, but that's what I'm seeing as far as the 20-week moving average goes. After we come back down and retest the bottom of the channel here, if we do, I'm looking obviously for a retest of the top of the parallel channel, because we're due, right? Every time we break out of one of these consolidation patterns, we break up and retest the top of the channel. I think we're just waiting to see if Bitcoin continues up higher in this bull run, which I think it will, right? It's taking a little bit of a breather. Everyone's panicking right now, but everyone forgets in the 2017 bull market, I think we had about 8 or 9 at least 20% corrections, right? So it's not the end of the world if Bitcoin even pulls back to 20K, right? That would actually be healthy and bring a lot of buying opportunities for people like me and people like you watching this video to get ahead of the market. Everyone panicking, selling their coins, and you're buying up all their coins. And then later they're going to regret it. And you're going to be happy that you're buying up these coins right now, right? While we want to buy when there's fear, sell when there's greed, right? So as we look on over to the monthly, guys, we could just be making this one giant big cup and handle pattern. You guys can see, since we had our big dip back in July 2018 for Tezos, we kind of rounded out and made our cup, right? And ever since then, we've been going sideways, making our handle, right? So could we be due for a, giant move up? You guys know these cup and handle patterns usually have massive results. Our measured move, say if our neckline, I'll do the bare minimum neckline for you guys so I'm not getting carried away. Our bare minimum neckline for our possible breakout point would bring us up to about 513. And that's the conservative neckline, right? We could take the neckline from up here or the top of the wicks up here, but that's the conservative neckline. If we took our bigger neckline from the bottom to, let's say, about right here from the top of that wick to the right here, and we put it at our breakout point, right? Say we are where we are right now. It's going to bring us all the way up to 656, right? Just for the cup and handle pattern, which conveniently lines up with a lot of these wicks over here. So big things on the monthly chart, guys. Monthly looking extremely bullish, pretty much from a downtrend to an uptrend. Just a complete reversal pattern, honestly. To me, it's looking super bullish, and I hope it is to you guys as well, because I'm going to be scooping up a lot of Tezos myself. And as we look at the Tezos Bitcoin chart, we're still holding that support, right? We got the support down here, right, where we wicked off of it 3 times. I said I wanted to hold this support to see Tezos have a big bounce, and we got that big bounce on the USD chart and also on the Tezos Bitcoin pair. So look for this to probably continue up. You guys can see every time we touch this, we eventually, right, days after, we usually touch it, have a mini little bull run, sideways action, and then a big bounce, right? Same thing. Mini little bull run, sideways action, and then obviously a big bounce. So probably expect some sideways action here before a big bounce to the upside, in my opinion there. So that's what I'm seeing on the Tezos Bitcoin chart, guys. And that's pretty much the video today, guys. Not much happening. Make sure you guys are keeping an eye on this falling wedge pattern and keeping an eye on these 2 support lines. These are huge. Obviously on the weekly, we want to hold that 20-week moving average, and we want to hold this bottom support of the parallel channel that we've been in literally for almost 2.5 years now. Crazy how long this parallel channel has held. So hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just going to be coming out with one video today. Have a couple of different things I need to do tonight. Some fun, some chores. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys smack that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video.